Hello, good afternoon everyone. My name is David Salvadori. I'm an ENT surgeon here at St George's Hospital. We're going to do a bilateral cochlear implant on a 9-month-old child today using the Nucleus CI532 device. We've chosen to use this device because Cochlear tell us of 4 properties it has. It's a slim electrode, which is a modular placement, and it's the longest slim electrode for modular placement. It's possible to place this device through a cochleostomy, through the round window, or through an extended cochleostomy. And in addition to that, it's possible to reload the device to give us some security. Because of its placement, Cochlear feel that it will allow better stimulation and more discrete stimulation, and for all of these reasons, we've chosen to use it for this child today. So we're ready to open the device now. And I'll just pop this on my hand so you can see it. And it comes out curled so that the modular hugging structure isn't straightened in storage, which means you've got to load it once you take it out of the pack. And you'll be able to see the electrode sheath, the white markers and the handle on the screen in a minute as I load it under the microscope. So you can see that you've got your standard reference electrode like the 512, and then the new device with the sheath handle, which is what you can hold most easily, and then the electrode, which is nicely curled, and the sheath. And under the microscope you might be able to see there's some serrations in the sheath package. So this is a tympanotomy. It's a bit wider than previously. It's as wide as I can comfortably make it, so that we've got a better view down into the round window niche, which I've drilled away. Round window membrane is just in there, and then anteriorly and inferiorly to that I've drilled in cochleostomy with a 0.8 Skeeter diamond burr.
So the design goals for this electrode was that we had a thin perimedular electrode. It was to protect the inner ear structures. We wanted a consistent, reliable insertion, and it needed to be a scala tympani placement, and also that the electrode was reloadable. This is usually a 40-second procedure, and the electrode is advanced using the advanced Osterlet forceps.
It's important with this that you have a two-handed technique, although only one hand has to move at a time. So you can see the cochleostomy, so we can be quite confident of placement in this ear. And then you can advance it through the cochleostomy comfortably until you get to the stopper, which is there. Now, before you advance any further, make sure that you're lined up correctly, that is in parallel with the incus, and then advancing the electrode array through the catheter slowly.
To load the electrode, you take the sheath wing with the serrated forceps, the array lead with the AOS forceps, and you gently pull back until the tip of the electrode is inside the sheath. To insert the sheath, you hold the sheath with your serrated forceps and you place inside the round window or cochleostomy until the stopper. When you insert the electrode, you use the AOS forceps on the array lead. Holding still with the sheath forceps, you gently move forward over a 40-second period until the 2 white markers are aligned. When you remove the sheath, you hold still with the AOS forceps on the array lead, and you gently pull back with the serrated forceps on the sheath wing until the sheath is completely removed.
Great, well I hope you enjoyed that experience of doing CI532 surgery. I think there are 4 important parts to remember when you're doing the surgery. When you load the device, make sure you do that carefully so that the tip of the electrode is inside the sheath. That prevents early release and tip fold over. Once you've got it into that position, the next thing you have to do is think about the forceps that you use to hold it with. The AOS forceps are ideal for holding the electrode, but you want to find some other comfortable forceps for holding the handle. Having done that, you'll go forward to put the electrode into the cochleostomy or round window niche, round window membrane, and to do that you must be careful of your orientation. Make sure that the handle on the device is correctly aligned. And then when it comes to insertion, time your insertion so that you insert it smoothly and slowly to minimise any intracochlear trauma. I think those are the 4 things I try and remember doing this next time. Thank you.
So thank you for taking the time to be with us today. We hope you see, feel and hear the difference with the Cochlear Nucleus CI532 VR experience. Thanks.
Bye.